My name is Bryce Young, 2024 defensive end, and I'm committed to the University of Notre Dame.
All right, thanks Bryce for joining us. My name is Joe Bombos, the Gym Class Podcast. And first thing I'll say, man, when I look back behind you and I see Charlotte Christian, you know, this is a school that has a lot of relevance when it comes to football in Charlotte. And you, I mean, just your name alone has a lot of relevance when it comes to football. When you hear the word pressure, what does that mean to you?
Actually, there's two sides of that. In terms of the football world, I just think you coming downhill. But in terms of real life, I just think just people on you all the time, just pressure, people counting on you, people, your family, your friends, everybody counting on your back, or even the people who are against you. It's just pressure to do what's right all the time, you know.
I like that. I like how you started that in the football relevance. Just expand on that, you know, coming downhill. Let's get right into the football thing, you know. When you hear that pressure, you think about you, the position you play, just expound on that.
I hear that. It turns something like flips a switch in me. I just want to, that get off, that's what I focus on, trying to get to that gap as soon as I can, try to beat my man, try to rip through his arm, try to get to the quarterback, the ball carrier as fast as I can. You know, swipe, hit at the ball, anything. That's all I think about, just trying to work as a team. Because the calls, we got great calls, great defensive coordinator, but he calls great plays, but we make it come to life. So just that aspect of it, just being that dog and being able to make the plays come to life.
So, I mean, as a senior, you know, what, you 17?
Yes, sir.
17-year-old, you're not going to have too many people kind of look at it that way, you know. So, like, when you see yourself on the field, is there anybody that you kind of get that dog mentality from, or is it something that's just always been in you?
I feel like it's always been in me. It's definitely been something that has been developed. Like my freshman year is my first year playing football, so that's where I was really counting. I had no technique, no skill, so it was really just my will and want to get better that really helped me to get to the point where I'm in today, and that's going to carry me on to get better and better. And just that ability to work and the ability to want to beat the man that's in front of you, that's really what helped me out in my football career and just helped me get the jump on. People that have been there before me experience more football years before I have.
So you said that you didn't play till freshman year.
Yes, sir.
What were you doing before then?
Ran a little track, played a little basketball. But my parents really didn't want me to start till I was a freshman, just to save me, keep me healthy. But honestly, I thanked them for that. At first, I didn't understand it. I was like, Mom, I really need to get out there. Like, my friends are out there. I want to be on the field, running around and stuff. But I did flag football and everything, but I never really put the pads on. So it was just like freshman year, it was new to me, just organized football and stuff. But I got the hang of it eventually.
I mean, good Lord, bro. Like, so your first year playing football, and that's in the middle of COVID.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I didn't even have a season freshman year. So my first season, really sophomore year, I had one game my freshman year, and after that, we didn't do nothing for real. And then sophomore year was really where I started to get the hang of things. I got some reps at varsity, and then junior year really is when it really exploded for me, just my recruiting and everything. So.
What about the whole process made you really lock in and be like, this could be something that I could do? When was that moment?
It was surprising because I had always had, like, my teammate, his name is Johnny. He's gone now. He's a freshman at NCA&T. But he was like, man, like, you got the intangibles. Like, you're long, you're tall, you're strong. You don't even know it. You got that football strength. Like, if you continue to work, you can be great. And I was just like, I didn't believe that at the time. But then once I just kept on making these things over and over again, interest started rolling in. I was like, man, I could really be good at this. And it was like around sophomore, it was like beginning to middle of sophomore season.
Wow, I mean, I'm just trying to think about that, man, because like And that's the thing, some athletes, they don't, like, it doesn't take 10, 15 years, you know, like they say, yeah, some people get their 10,000 hours. I don't know if you ever heard of it.
Yeah.
Like some people get their 10,000 hours in early, but some kind of get it in late. What have you done over that time to just become, just from Bryce Young, a kid that is interested in playing football, tall, lanky, hasn't grown in his body, to now, I'm going to say Mr. Young,
yes, sir.
guy is about to take another step to Division I football and play with some of the best athletes in the nation on a high scale level. What did it take to get from there to there?
I feel like I've always been a stubborn kid, so it was really just, I had to sit down and talk with my dad. It was just like, man, if you want to be good at this, you got to take initiative. It was like the end of my sophomore season, and it was like you got to be intentional with everything you do, lifts, everything, just working hard in the weight room, on the field, getting extra work in, staying after, and just being with him, because he teaches me a lot. Being with him, being able to get with him on the field, some other guys I know across Charlotte, just trainers and stuff, just getting that work in, and even the film side of it, knowing what's happening and stuff, that's like really where I took ownership of that. I'm still learning to take ownership of it now, just so I can be the best I can be.
So when you say being intentional, just expound on that a little bit, because I totally get what you mean. You don't have an intention of whatsoever you do, but that's so much easier said than done.
Definitely.
So how have you been able to keep yourself locked in and say, all right, got rep off. Let's go harder next time.
It's always been motivation runs out. Like you can have motivation beginning of the season, but discipline is going to keep you going. So like staying disciplined, getting your lifts in. Like I try to get 2 or 3 lifts in a week just to stay during the season, just to stay keep my strength. Eating the right foods, getting at least a certain amount of calories in me every day, so I won't falter or anything. And just being a good teammate all around, you know, just helping people around you be better and just hold everybody accountable.
Well, I'm gonna stick on that road about teammates. What does the leadership role mean to you, and what does leadership look like to you?
Sometimes the leadership role requires little words at all. Like leadership can be just going out on the field, doing your job, doing your assignment, and having other guys see that, seeing that you going, giving your effort every play. That'll do something in them more than words could ever do, in my opinion. And just in the weight room, on the field, just runs, sprints, anything, giving your all, having other guys see that, that'll motivate something in them to work better. Something that words probably, words can do that, but I feel like words would be could motivate people a lot better.
So actions speak louder than words, huh?
Yes.
Well, let's talk some about your actions, because you've already referenced that you know how to play the piano.
Oh yeah.
So just talk to me a little bit about that, because that's I'm enamored by that. You know,
yes, sir.
Not everybody knows to have those skills. Is that something that you learn on your own? And is it something that, tell me how does it impact other aspects of your life, or is it just something that you kind of put in a box? It doesn't help or relate or translate to other things.
So I'll just say music in general. Just like I feel like I'm a big music nerd. I love making music in general. But in terms of piano, I started when I was a little kid. I took like a few classes, but it wasn't nothing that it helped me learn like piano skills and stuff. But recently I just started watching YouTube videos. It's helped me just it takes me to a place where I can just clear my mind, help me focus. I can get lost in it for like hours, but it's just really calming and peaceful for me. It's kind of like a break, you know, from the world.
So, I mean, obviously you're a big music head, so you say it's calming and peaceful. Before you get on that field, sometimes just some people want to be calm and peaceful. Sometimes they want to get their juices going. What does that sound like? What are you putting in your head then when you're about to get on that field? Or is it still you kind of want to be at a calm, serene?
So I'll typically listen to like R&B like an hour before, like pregame. And then probably like 20 minutes before the game, I have like 2 or 3 songs that really get me pumped up, and I play those before I go out. But yeah, it's really just I try to keep it fun. I try to like have fun with it because I feel like if I get too serious, I might psych myself out. So I gotta keep my energies up and like just keep that energy in me, you know.
So what's like the best advice that you've gotten from your parents or some of your peers in this journey that you've been on?
Probably know whose you are in terms of like the Lord. Like know that you belong to Him, and that we do not belong to the world and stuff like that. So like on the field, whatever people are saying to you, that pressure, I can put it in His hands and just take that away, and just rely on the people around you. Like my parents are great. They help me with a lot of things, like getting me prepared to take that next step to D1 level. They've done so many things for me, just for me to be prepared and have the tools that I can succeed at the next level. So I just really appreciate them for that.
Hey man, I'm gonna do a rapid fire so I can get you out of here. Answer quick, or if you want to expound, that's fine with me. Old music or new music?
I say old music.
What's old music to you?
I really like Al Green. I like Lauryn Hill, like that era, kind of 90s, and then Al Green's like 80s, 70s, 80s. But anything from there, anything from that general perspective, definitely I can rock with that.
All right, apology letter or love note?
Love note.
Why doesn't everyone want an apology letter?
Cause I don't want to be. I don't know what I did. If I did something that bad, then I to write an apology letter, like it must be bad, so I don't want to do that.
So it's just kind of a sense of, because I feel like some people take it as in like, because we all make mistakes, you know, we're all not perfect, you know, and I feel like when we strive to be perfect, sometimes we can create that imbalance.
Yeah.
We gotta understand you're gonna make mistakes.
Yes, sir.
But I just was wondering that because no one, it's like a stigma, like
Yeah.
Be too hot or be too cold?
Too cold, definitely.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Nah.
No?
Nah.
So you don't ever get scared when you walk around the house and the lights are down?
That's it. I get a little spooked, but I wouldn't really say ghost. I don't know.
Just the unknown.
Yeah, just don't know.
Would you ever switch to being a vegan or vegetarian?
Definitely vegan or vegetarian because just I see like retired NFL players, like they're on diets, they like ripped, like what you got you looking like that, and they're all vegan, so like I got to be on that.
Like it's good for
good for the body.
Growth as you get older.
Good for the body, yes sir.
Definitely. Any conspiracy theories that you might believe in?
Probably moon landing. Moon landing is fake. I don't know. It's one I'm on the edge about. It could be fake. It could be true. It's a good one.
You have questions.
Yeah, I have questions about it. It's like if you heard like the theories why. Yeah, it's like no wind and stuff, and like there's different light coming from everywhere, so it looks like it's on a set. Yeah. It's like weird.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with questioning.
Yeah.
You know. I don't know, Coach might think differently, but you know, questioning things is never,
yes, sir.
It's inquisitive mind. Always going to question things, even if, you know, all the facts might be in front of you. So, do you work to live or live to work?
Definitely work to live.
And live without music or television?
I love my Netflix, but I could go without it if I to sacrifice to keep music.
What's your top shows on Netflix?
I like Breaking Bad, you know, Ozark. What else? Ozark, there's one more, I'm blanking on the name. I watch a lot of the original series that come out. Like, I can't remember, there's one I'm forgetting. But yeah, those two, I'd probably say.
Those are two good ones.
Yeah.
I love those shows, man. I can watch Breaking Bad to this day.
Yeah, it's good, it's good.
If you could leave the gym class audience with anything, or if they ask who Bryce Young is, because it's funny, fortunately or unfortunately, if we have a quarterback in the Carolinas, the same name as you, people tend to go towards that, because I was speaking on the radio the other day, and I was like, I plan on talking to Bryce Young next week. And they're like, oh, Bryce Young, the quarterback. I'm like, no. Actually,
Yeah.
it is a kid,
Yeah.
Bryce Young. So if you could just expound on who you are as a person for the masses.
I just love having fun, you know, and I just fun being just a great people person, but also knowing who I am. I say trying to glorify God in everything that I do, and just yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
No problem. Thank you.